over in Italy as Napoli lose once again. Surely Juventus have both hands on the title. We'll talk about it next. That's right, folks, back once again with another prediction video, this time looking forward to match day number 31 in the 2018-2019 Serie A season, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new to the channel, smash your subscribe button, keep you bang up to date with all things Serie A related, Blackburn Rovers related, world football related. We're going to all here under one roof. Now, before we jump into match day number 31, we're going to take a look back at the old midweek predictions for match day 30. See how many we got right and how many we got wrong. Okay, folks, now before we get into the thick of things, I want to let you know that I did absolutely honking predictions over in Italy. The old midweek clashes, but hopefully I can get it better for match day 31. Anyway, kicking it off, AC Milan took on Udinese. Ended up as an all square, folks, 1-1. Everyone took home a point. I actually saw it as a 2-0 win in favour of AC Milan, so points dropped for them. Cagliari took on Juventus, and obviously the runaway leaders have only lost just the once this season. Continued their dominance at the top of the table, 2-0 away win. I actually saw it as a 2-1 win for Juventus. Napoli, though, gifted Juventus pretty much the title, I think, after this result. They lost 2-1 to Empoli during the old midweek clashes. Actually, it was a 3-0 away win for Napoli. So big upset there, and pretty much wrapped up the title. I think I heard rumours that the title could be won, done and dusted this weekend, should results go that way. Roma took on Fiorentina, and that ended up all square 2 apiece. I actually saw it as an all square myself. I saw it as a draw, 1-1. So Claudio Ranieri managed to stop the rot there with his 2 previous games ending in defeat. Genoa took on Inter Milan, and that ended up as a 4-0 away win for Inter Milan as they try to secure Champions League football. Now they have a 4-point cushion over their rivals, AC Milan, hot on their heels. I saw it as a 2-1 win in favour of Inter Milan. So got the correct result, incorrect scoreline, but just enough. SPAL took on Lazio, and that ended up as a 1-0 win for SPAL. They're trying to keep themselves head above water. 3 wins on the spin for them now, heading into match day 31. I actually saw it as a 2-0 win going the other way for Lazio, so I got that one wrong as well. Frosinone took on Parma. Frosinone picking up a valuable 3-2 win over Parma, and that gives themselves a little bit of hope. Still 8 points adrift of the old drop zone, but that's still 4 defeats at the past 6 games for Frosinone. Parma on the flip side are in 12th spot now, 3 defeats on the spin. Pretty ugly bit of form for them. Torino took on Sampdoria, and that ends as a 2-1 win for Torino, who close in on possibly top 6 finish, 48 points on the board, level as same place as Roma, who are on 48 points as well. So that Europa League spot is hotting up. Where are we now? So that was a 2-1 win for Torino. I saw it as 2-1 win going the other way. Meanwhile, Sassuolo took on Chievo. Chievo looked absolutely lost here. 4-0 spanky for Sassuolo. Give themselves a big old boost if they also want to get some European football. I think they're a little bit too far gone, though. I actually saw it as a 1-1 draw, so got that one wrong. I'm wrapping it up. It was Atalanta up against Bologna. Ended up as a 4-1 win for Atalanta, who now look pretty solid in 5th spot, possibly for an outside push for Champions League football. I actually saw it as a 3-0 win for Atalanta, so not far off the money. Now let's go on to this weekend's action. Kicking it off, it will be Parma up against Torino, and Parma coming to this match in 12th spot, losing the past 3 on the spin up against Torino side, who are in 7th spot, who have just lost 1 in 5 matches. So you're going to go with Torino on this one to give themselves a big old boost as they try to get into the old Europa League spots. 2-0 win for Torino. Juventus on AC Milan, one of the games of the weekend, so this could be a little bit of a banana skin for Juventus, and maybe give Napoli a bit of hope at trying to stop them from winning the title in the month of April. But unfortunately, I still see Juventus coming out on top with a 3-1 win to give themselves another 3 points in the coffers. Sampdoria take on Ranieri's AS Roma this weekend. Sampdoria come into this match in 9th spot, losing 2 at the past 6 games, whereas Roma come into this match have only won 2 at the past 6 games, so it's not too great. And the form book since Ranieri's come in is not great either. So I'm going to go with a 2-1 win against the luckiest man, or the nicest man in football, Claudio Ranieri, to 2-1 win for Sampdoria. Fiorentina will take on Frosinone this weekend as well. Frosinone coming into this on the back of that win, but before that they lost 3 on the spin, so not too great form. But Fiorentina coming into this pretty horrendous form, haven't won a game in 6, but they're going to win this one on the weekend. 2-0 win over Frosinone to get themselves back in the mix and hopefully an outside shot at European football. Udinese will take on Empoli this weekend. Udinese coming to this match in 16th spot. Lost 2 at the past 6 up against a Frosinone side who have won 1 in 6. So not great. Did I say Frosinone? I meant Empoli. So Udinese up against Empoli. 1-1 for me. Empoli coming to this. 2 wins out of the past 3. Not too shabby there. Cagliari will take on SPAL this weekend. Cagliari are in 13th spot. SPAL are in 2 points adrift in 15th spot. Only 1 point separates the two sides. SPAL 3 wins on the bounce for them up against Cagliari's side, who've won 3 out of the past 5. So it's pretty close to call, but I'm going to go with a 2-0 win for the home side, Cagliari, to give themselves a boost as well, get themselves well clear of the old drop zone. Inter Milan will take on Atalanta this weekend. Now, this is a crunch clash as well. Inter Milan coming to this in 3rd spot, 56 points on the board. 3 wins at the past 4 games up against the Atalanta side, who are unbeaten in 5 games, winning 4 of those. So not too shabby form indeed. Crunch one this one. I'm going to go with a 3-1 home win for Inter Milan to maybe secure or at least break away from AC Milan as they take on Juventus earlier in the old calendar there. Lazio up against Sassuolo. Lazio coming to this in 7th spot, losing 1 of the past 5 games up against the Genoa side, who are in 14th spot, who have just won 1 out of 6. So it's not great form for Sassuolo, and they're going to lose this one as well quite handsomely. 3-0 win in favour of Lazio. Napoli, like I said earlier, take on Genoa this weekend. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Napoli take on Genoa this weekend. And Napoli need to get back to winning ways. They've lost actually 2 out of the last 5 games, so not too great form for them. But realistically, they should overpower Genoa, who come into this in 14th spot with 1 win out of the past 6. So I'm going to go with home form, 4-1 win, 4-1 spanking over Genoa to get themselves back in the thick of things and maybe keep that title, that outside or ambitious title shot alive. Bologna will take on Chievo this week and wrap up the weekend. Bologna come into this, where are they? 18th spot up against Chievo side in 20th spot. Win for Bologna will probably get themselves out of the old drop zone, considering the other results. But can Chievo upset them? Unfortunately, no. Bologna are going to pick up a big fat 2-0 win and take on more 3 points. And that will wrap up match day 31. That's pretty much all I've got for you today, folks. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a good old thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, smash your subscribe button to get you bang up to date with all things Serie A related, Blackburn Rovers related, world football related. We're going to all here, boys and girls, under one roof. And while I still have you, make sure you drop your own predictions down in the comments section, down below, what you think will happen this weekend. It's just around the corner. Games come thick and fast these days as we draw to a close over in Italy. But anyway, we'll be back anyway, probably around about Monday, Tuesday, something like that, for match day 32, boys and girls. And also, while I still have you, make sure to check out the old Champions League, Europa League predictions as they come online. They'll probably be online Friday, Saturday, something like that, because those games are just around the corner as well. It's all coming thick and fast as the old domestic leagues come to a close. Anyway, until then, I'm going to let you get out of here. Thumbs up, subscribe. Ciao for now. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.